I guess I got to put this all back together now. I called around to a couple different shops here in town and asked them if they had a spring compressor tool that was better than the one that had just exploded in my face. And they said they didn't. What I'm going to do is put this all back together and replace the parts that I can replace. And then hopefully the guy who's going to put my tires on, he has a shop, he can do all this stuff, and they can do that there. Kind of wish this broke before I started, and then I wouldn't even got the tire off. All right, I got that far and decided to go get some lunch. And now it's raining, so hopefully it doesn't start blowing wind. Try to get this on sometime today. I kind of really need to get it on soon, so. All right, so I got it all back together, and yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I don't know how much difference it is from stock versus this one. It's still hitting here, which I don't really understand why. But I will say that this one was 20 times better to put on than the original one. So we're going to say that is an improvement. So I'm not really for sure. I'm going to put this tire back on, lower it down, see what that looks like. I got to pull it back out of the barn and then move it over to this side of the barn so I have room on this side. I will say you can see where my knees have been at. I've been covered some of it back up, but I have dug down on them 57s where I don't feel my kneecaps no more. I'm going to do that, get that all done, and we'll see how it looks. All right, so this side went a lot easier. I didn't take half the stuff off. Ended up getting to leave the brake on. I did take the tie rod end off. It wasn't necessary, but it helped out. And then I was able to leave the tower still on there. I just finagled it. I loosened these up, and then I finagled the bolts out the back side, then put them in. So, yeah, it'd probably been easier, but those little bolts down there are the worst to get in, and I tried fighting that. So I'm going to, after it's down on the ground, I have the sway bar links. They're probably going to break. They always do. So I'm going to put those back on and see if I can do that. But not too bad. I just wish I could have put the shocks on and been done. But all right, I got it back in the driveway. Everything looks pretty good. I have my shocks that's going to go with me on Monday, and the prettiest tires I think I've ever bought.